Hugh Pickett continues to be, well, sort of retired impresario, but was, and in fact, legendary. Brought more acts into this town, toured more people, knows every showbiz figure that ever walked the face of the earth. Certainly, maybe not the new ones, but the old ones.
Well, I think the two that are really the most important that we ever brought here were Elvis in 1957 and Stravinsky 2 years later. Now, there's a wide variety of talent.
Stravinsky, how did he behave?
Fabulous. Both of them at the top of the heap were absolutely wonderful to everybody. I don't judge how they were to me. That's my business to look after them. How are they to their staff? Then
you know the true goods, right? So Stravinsky was good. Elvis was well behaved. Well, he was just a kid then, still,
yes, he
wasn't
was.
he? I wasn't allowed to go to that concert because I was just
Well, you're
too
lucky
young.
you didn't go because it was a riot and the concert lasted 20 minutes.
Oh, that's right. It was the shortest concert in Christendom.
Yes.
But you must have made money from that one.
Yes, 45,000 people at $4.50.
That's how much the ticket price was? Yeah. When have you lost money? When have you haven't lost money?
Well, we didn't lose. We lost money on one thing, the Moscow Circus.
Indeed.
The second time it came once and did huge business. Second time they wanted to run it a week, and I didn't want it for a week, but they insisted. So we gave in and took it for a week, and nobody came.
Yeah, because they'd seen it. They'd seen it already the year before.
That's
Circuses
right.
don't have the same kind of draw anymore.
No.
Anyway, do they?
No.
You were for how many years? 12 with Marlene Dietrich, on the road with her.
Yes, I knew Marlene for years, and her husband, Rudy Sieber. And one night we're talking, and she's complaining about her manager, her agent. And she's paying him 30% and he's not doing anything. I said, Marlene,
Was ever thus, eh?
I can do that in my sleep. Well, why don't I do it? She said, well, you're running a business. I said, that's all right, I can do both. And I won't charge you. I did it for nothing. I have a safety deposit box full of gold junk. After everything, I'd get some. I didn't want any of it. The best thing I ever got from her was 3 weeks before she died, the age of 92 in Paris. She sent me a book, which I'd already had, signed to Hugh Pickett, my best friend, love, Marlene.
Did you?
That was the treasure.
You must have been pretty choked by that. She did live a long time, and I don't think she really, well, I'm guessing, but she didn't really want to live that long, probably.
No, she didn't. She wanted to be out of it long before 92. You see, she couldn't lie about her age either because she was born 1900. And
there you go.
Yeah.
Of course, you're a mere child in comparison. You having a big party tonight?
Well, the city is doing something at the Orpheum Theater. I'm not supposed to know anything about it.
Oh, well, I'm so glad I blew it then. But you have...
No, I mean, I know that...
You don't know what's going on, but you know that you have to show up
But I
there.
don't know what they're going to do. Last time we did it, this one is invited audience. The last time, it was $80 a ticket, and we made $9,000 when I was 80.
Yes.
At the Orpheum. But the money went to the Orpheum Fund.
And this time they're not charging.
No, but it's all the people that are in the sidewalk. You're in the sidewalk.
Yeah, you should explain the sidewalk. But you know what? You should explain it.
Well, it's a tribute to people who have done something for theater in Vancouver through the years, in every angle. And we now have 87 names in beautiful plaques in the sidewalk. Of course, it's not original. They did it on Hollywood Boulevard. But it's impressive, and now it's become a big deal. Now the city's into it. They think it's great. And
Toronto's going to do it now, I think. Toronto might do it now.
Well, Palm Springs picked it up. They're doing it. And I think it is a tribute because people will stop and look at a name and say, oh, I know her or I know him. And it's something in the life of everybody.
Yeah, and it's there. It's a permanent thing. And
yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a really great legacy that you got cooked up there.
Norman Young and I thought of it. And had a little problem at the beginning convincing everybody to let us go ahead and do 6 anyway.
Now how many? 87?
87.
Good heavens.
And we're going to do 6 more in September.
Yeah. You keep everything. You're a pack rat, aren't you?
Yes.
And you know, it's a good thing you are, too, because if you hadn't kept everything, I mean, there wouldn't be this great archive of stuff.
Well, the thing that the Vancouver Ballet Society, I have given them most of the stuff, but in my will, they've got everything. Because I kept all the ballet things from the Kirov, the Bolshoi, the Royal Ballet, Sadler's Wells, Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo. The whole of Danilova's career is there.
Indeed.
And she stayed in my house 3 times, and there's records of all that. So it is a kind of an archival thing in my head.
You know, if you think about it, you've outlived half of them. 90% of them. I'm telling you.
There's nobody living that I know. You're the last one.
I'm the
only friend I've got.
What a sad tale. Happy birthday to you, my dear, and I hope you have a wonderful time tonight.
Thank you.
The wonderful Hugh Pickett. You will come back again, I would hope.
Anytime.
You are such a darling.